The road stretched endlessly through the darkness, illuminated only by the pale glow of distant streetlights. The night was quiet in a way that felt unnatural, as if the world itself had fallen silent. No wind stirred the trees, no animals moved in the shadows. Everything seemed frozen, waiting. Stories about the black-eyed children began appearing in the late 20th century, spreading through whispered accounts, internet forums, and first-hand testimonies. The descriptions were remarkably consistent. Small groups of children appearing alone at night, pale skin, ordinary clothing, unsettling behavior. And most disturbing of all, eyes that were completely black, with no visible whites, no iris, and no pupil. Those who claimed to encounter them often described the same overwhelming sensation before even noticing the children's eyes. An instinctive fear, a deep certainty that something was terribly wrong. Witnesses spoke of an invisible pressure filling the air, a feeling of dread so intense that it seemed to override reason itself. The children were often seen in places where they did not belong, standing beside empty roads in the middle of the night, waiting outside houses far from any neighborhood, appearing near parked vehicles in isolated locations. Their presence seemed disconnected from normal life, as though they had simply emerged from the darkness itself. What made the reports so unsettling was not violence or aggression. It was the strange passivity of the encounters. The children rarely acted threateningly. Instead, they simply waited, watching, remaining motionless for unnaturally long periods of time. Witnesses frequently described feeling compelled to interact with them, despite every instinct urging them to leave. Many accounts mention an overwhelming sense that the children wanted permission for something. Permission to enter a house, permission to enter a vehicle, permission to cross a threshold. This detail has led some researchers to compare the phenomenon with ancient vampire folklore, where supernatural entities were believed unable to enter a home unless invited. Whether coincidence or something deeper, the similarity remains one of the most discussed aspects of the legend. As stories accumulated, theories emerged. Some suggested the children were extraterrestrial beings, attempting to mimic human appearance but failing in subtle ways. Others believed they were demonic entities disguising themselves as children to lower their victims' defenses. More skeptical explanations pointed toward mass hysteria, urban legends, or the influence of horror fiction on memory and perception. Yet the consistency of many reports continues to intrigue believers. Witnesses often describe the same peculiar details. Skin that appears unusually pale, speech patterns that seem rehearsed or unnatural. Most notably, a complete absence of ordinary childhood behavior. There is no curiosity, no playfulness, no fear, only an eerie calmness that feels deeply out of place. Some reports claim that electronic devices malfunctioned during encounters. Car batteries allegedly failed without explanation, mobile phones lost signal, lights flickered. In certain stories, animals reacted with immediate terror, refusing to approach areas where the children were seen. While none of these claims have been scientifically verified, they have become recurring elements in the mythology. One of the most frightening aspects of the black-eyed children legend is the uncertainty surrounding their purpose. Unlike many monsters of folklore, they have no clear motive. They do not hunt openly. They do not announce their intentions. Their goals remain unknown. Fear often grows strongest in the absence of understanding. Human beings are accustomed to recognizing threats. Predators reveal themselves through aggression. Natural disasters leave visible signs. But the black-eyed children represent something different. They embody the fear of encountering something that appears human, while lacking the qualities that make us human. something that understands how to imitate normal behavior without truly belonging to the world it imitates. Perhaps that is why the legend has endured. The image is simple yet deeply disturbing. Children standing quietly in the darkness, waiting patiently beneath a streetlight, staring with eyes that reflect no light at all, no explanation, no certainty, only questions. Were these stories born from misidentification, imagination, and the power of suggestion? Are they modern folklore adapted for the digital age, spreading through collective fascination and fear? Or do they represent something genuinely unexplained lurking at the edge of ordinary experience?